Hey guys, before I begin, I wanted to let you know that this story is an excerpt from a book that I'm currently writing. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, sit back and relax, and let me take your mind to a new world. Enjoy.
Location: the Congo, Africa. Time: 400 hours. Date: June 7th, 2018.
Dear Mr. President, or whomever found this letter, I am Lieutenant Andrew Johnson with the Marine Corps Special Operations Unit. I am the last of the Spec Ops unit sent to extract Dr. Henry Richardson and his group located in the Congo, Africa. They have been sent to the Congo for God knows what, but those things that they created cannot escape this jungle. The research facility was found desolate upon arrival. Dr. Richardson and his medical and science team were nowhere to be found. There was no sign of them. Well, there was, but just remnants of them. The laboratories, conference room, and sleep recorders were empty, with no sign of the research group. The core that we found in the research facility was disturbing. The holding pens were littered with body parts. There was blood caked onto the walls, and scratch marks on the doors. This was just the tip of the iceberg. There was a warehouse that was big enough to comfortably fit 2 Boeing 747s, which looked like Satan used it for his perverted fun. Pools of blood engulfed the floor. Scraps of flesh were scattered like small islands in the ocean of blood. We encountered one of the creatures. It lunged at one of my companions, and we opened fire at it. This didn't affect it. Then it bit at my fellow soldier's jugular and swung him into the air, then slamming him to the ground, tearing a large chunk of his throat. I tackled the creature to the ground, and another soldier shot it in the head. Then the creature stopped moving. After this encounter, one by one, my brothers in arms began to get devoured by these beasts. I have been running from those things. With little sleep. Shit. Who could sleep knowing that at any moment those fuckers will kill you? I haven't encountered another one, but I have read their team's medical and research journals. I have seen their research vlogs, explaining how these creatures live, sleep, and kill. Those abominations stalk and study their prey to kill it efficiently. They fucking study their prey. These things were made to kill. I know that they know how weak and tired I am. I know I'm going to die. The fact that they're waiting to kill me at the right moment has driven me insane. I beg of you, do not send any more military or research group over to this shithole. Nuke this goddamn jungle. Level this fucking place. Tear it a new one. Do what you have to do, but do not send any more people to die. I don't know what fucked up shit was the reason for their creation, but one thing is for certain. These things need to be destroyed before it's too late. A snarl is heard, and then gut-wrenching screams echo through the heart of the jungle. Silence then crept back over the Congo.
Location: the Congo, Africa. Time: 100 hours. Date: August 17th, 2016.
He felt lost, and at the same time, he knew where he was. The warehouse was large, dark, and silent. The silence, emptiness, and the fact that he couldn't see anything bothered him. Fear was slowly taking over his body. He felt his anxiety start to trigger. Cold sweat covered his face and palms. The man walked a couple paces when the crackling sound of the intercom brought him to an abrupt stop. An unknown male voice said, "Release Jaws." Then, two large metal doors slid open with a loud screech, as to announce the presence of the cold-blooded killer. Out of the holding pens emerged a middle-aged African man. He was well built, his head was bald, but the most distinguishable feature was the scar that ran on the left side of his face. He sniffed the air in a periodic motion, as if savoring each lungful of air. He came to an abrupt stop when the scent of the man entered his nostrils. Jaws croaked. Then he made an alert cry, similar to the one that predators that hunt in packs make, alerting the pack that the meal is ready. The sound was loud that it pierced the man's ears. He covered them quickly, crouching as he did. Jaws smelled the man's fear. He began to circle him, as if letting him linger in his fear a bit longer. He then took one last whiff of the man's mouth-watering aroma. Then he bolted towards the man. Jaws moved with breathtaking speed. His feet made no sound as they kissed the floor each time he moved his powerful legs. He was engineered based off the planet's top predators. He was blindingly fast as a cheetah, with a gazelle's endurance. Eyes keen as a falcon's. His sense of smell was as powerful as a great white shark's, a genetically engineered instrument of death. But the two features that put him on top of the predator list was the fact that he was dead and he could regenerate. Jaws was a self-healing zombie, unable to feel pain and heal as he rotted, meaning the fact that he was decaying did not affect his ability to hunt. He was the perfect killer. One shot to the head would kill him, but not even a top-class sniper could land a bullet in his skull. This is due to his insane speed and running pattern. He appeared like a blur to his prey. Jaws' species was a long covert project led by the CIA and the US military. They were called IHOs, or improvised human organisms, engineered human beings. Their purpose was to exterminate the enemy quickly without exposing a US soldier to the battlefield. They spread a disease called Viper, which turned the enemy into mindless beings, further spreading the disease, killing the enemy. Then when all the enemy soldiers were infected, US helicopters exterminated the zombies to prevent spreading the virus to the local population. After many years of trial and error, Jaws came to be. He was the success story. Jaws ran in a zigzag pattern to confuse his prey. The distance between him and his prey were shortened with each stride of his legs. When he was 10 meters away from his mouth-watering prize, he leapt into the air. This allowed him to use his weight to bring down his prey. Jaws lunged at him, bringing his full weight down as they crashed to the floor, with the sound of the poor man's ribs shattering like dried twigs. Jaws bit into the man's jugular. Blood shot up into the air, showering Jaws in the crimson liquid. The man bellowed at the top of his lungs, but it soon turned into a wet gargle. Jaws licked his blood-painted lips and let out a victory cry. He then proceeded to gorge on his now lifeless meal. The same unknown voice said, "He's ready." Hey guys, Psychotic Maniac here. Hope you guys enjoyed that excerpt from my book. The Blood Sun Over the Horizon. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments. I want to upload more stories that are not necessarily creepy encounters or creepypastas. This channel was made for stories, and I want to read all types of stories. Maybe read a book or two on this channel. Well, that is if I get permission from the authors. I didn't credit myself using my real name due to safety reasons, but my book will be published under my real name. If you like to write stories and would like me to narrate them on this channel, then send it to my email, which is listed in the description. Let me know what you guys think about me reading different genres of stories. I am currently asking for suggestions for my 1,000 subscribers special. I want to prepare early to give you guys something awesome, so let me know what you guys want me to do in the comments. Thanks for watching. Be safe, and remember, everyone is a tad bit insane.